There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out.
And welcome back to more Persona 4 Arena. We are about to continue Mitsuru Kujo's story mode.
Welcome to the Velvet.
Very well.
We left off on scene 6. I forgot who we fought last time. And I'm playing this like a day later after I played it. Oh, looks like we're actually fighting Yosuke, home in a broske. So let's do it.
Finally.
Charge it up. Oh, I did the B version. Get out of here.
Just getting scared.
The computer knows exactly what I'm doing all the time. Get out of here.
Just getting started here.
Oh, I'm not even sure if I should be charging the backwards still. Cause she got confused. Boo! Yes, get that out of here.
What a disappointment.
Broske just lost. After that horrible display of Mitsu Kujo's skills. Controlled by Sirlionhart. I have no clue how to play with Mitsuru. All I know is she's a charged character and I need to put some time in
Aw, you're so
to learn it.
useless, Yosuke-senpai. Unfortunately, the party crasher wins.
All I remember is Rize calling Mitsuru the shady lady. The girl in the PA system is rather casual with their insults. Soon after, General Teddy appears.
You're so strong, miss. I can barely believe how gorgeous and powerful you are.
More bear jokes.
It seems they're not provoking us only to have us fight one another. And their method. Is it more like an illusion they're casting over us, rather than some sort of mind control?
Still trying to figure everything out? Switch your brain off and enjoy the Grand Prix already.
Sorry, but I'm not some savage who enjoys the suffering of others. And don't call me Miss. My name is Mitsuru Kujo.
What do you say, miss?
Kirijo?
You've toyed with us, and I don't take that lightly. I'll make you pay for what you've done. You better be prepared for that.
It's funny how his eyes turned all like that when she said Kujo. The moment he hears my voice, the face of the bear costume distorts into a mask of hate.
You're the one who should be prepared. I'll never let you stop me.
The broadcast ends after he flings those words.
I mentioned my name on purpose. He reacted as strongly to the name Kirijo as I thought he would. At first, I thought I'd stumbled into an irrelevant side incident, but evidently not. We were meant to come here.
Ow!
Ah, you're awake.
It seems now that the battle is settled, the interference causing us both to seem odd has vanished. Hanamura cringes away, frightened. I can't help but shrug.
My. Amagi reacted the same way. Were the things that the illusory me said that harsh?
Oh, you bet. Wait, what? Illusory? And did you just say Amagi? You meant Yukiko?
Yes, before I came here. I was forced to fight her, quite against my will.
I explained the situation. The situation.
Only the winner can move on, huh? I'm the only one who can feel this invisible wall thing, so I guess it's true.
I'm glad you understand. I was worried you'd doubt me since I'm a complete stranger.
Well, you didn't seem like someone who'd try and trick me. I mean, what's the point? I've lost now, so I can't go anywhere.
Indeed. You're very pragmatic.
The young man waves away my compliments.
Nah, after what I went through last year, I just got used to coming smack up against insane stuff in this world. And Yukiko, my friend you met, she believed in you. So I don't mind trusting you too.
I see.
I can't help myself from smiling. Their bond seems to be real. I do somewhat envy the way they trust each other without a doubt. Why did I read that as they? That could never have happened unless they had overcome the same trials.
I'd like your opinion on something. What do you think is the objective of this tournament? That General Teddy said it was all in fun, but I doubt it's anything so simple.
I've been wondering the same thing, but I don't know. But you know, it might not just be Teddy behind it. I met this weird girl earlier.
A weird girl?
She was about my age, and she said she was the student council president. It was like she had no idea that she was inside the TV world. That doesn't seem very likely, does it?
No, I doubt one could be unaware of such things. It's possible that she didn't come here of her own will.
This may be a school now, but it doesn't always look like this. When normal people who don't have personas come in here, the world changes to reflect what they're thinking of. It happened every time a victim was dumped into a TV last year.
And Yosuke has got his super serious face on with Mitsuru.
Maybe this time she's the victim. Even if she means well, she still could have a lot to do with the tournament.
Girl, huh?
Judging from the state of affairs, I'm beginning to think that the girl in question is Labrys. Since Hanamura doesn't know the details of my mission, it wouldn't occur to him that I was searching for a humanoid weapon with a heart.
What did this girl look like? Did anything about her stand out?
Yeah, she had a fucking axe.
Huh? No, not really. She wore the same uniform as the rest of us.
Right. She doesn't have the metallic parts yet.
A uniform? I see. Thank you. I'm getting a clearer picture of what's going on. I'm sorry, but I can't stay and chat. I should be leaving now.
Oh, wait a sec. Can I ask you a favor? Can you look after my other friends too? It sucks, but I can't get to them from here. That Teddy's really not a bad guy either. Sure, he eats my ice cream without asking and stuff, but he's not the type of guy who'd get off on watching people hurt each other. There's gotta be some other explanation.
Don't worry. I was already thinking along similar lines. What we saw was an illusion. It may be that they're faced with the same situation. I'll save everyone who's been dragged into this, including your friends, and this student council president.
Thanks. Just hurry before someone else dies in here.
Hanamura's expression, which had previously been bright, albeit desperate, darkens noticeably. I can't read noticeably because of the fucking word is blinded by the light in the background.
I must sound pretty lame losing the fight and then making a lot of demands.
Not so. Your concern for your friends in a situation like this. C'est magnifique.
What?
I sensed it when speaking to Amagi too, but you all seem to have very strong wills. I promise to do what I can to help.
The emotions he seems to view as a weakness are actually a strength. I'm sure that with a little more experience he'll come to realize that. Maybe he already knows that because he fought his shadow. You ever thought about that, Mitsuru? Well, Mitsuru doesn't know about... Well, she knows about shadows, but not the way they manifested in Persona 4. Not the way like that. After parting... I'm sorry, I was drinking. After parting with Hanamura, I once again proceed through the school. The invisible walls continue to bar my path.
Is there no end to this?
Kanji still had the best story mode. The rules of the P1 Grand Prix are powerfully enforced. I tried to see if I could destroy one of the walls, but it doesn't seem as though I can. I sense no enemies here, and it doesn't look likely that I'll run into my next opponent here either. It should be safe. Once again, I link my communicator with my persona.
Akihiko and Aigis. They both seem to be okay.
First to focus my senses to contact with Aigis, who's close by.
Can you hear me, Aigis?
Mitsuru-san, I am relieved to finally hear from you. Is Akihiko-san with you?
No, we were separated, but I've confirmed his safety. I'm sure he won't be defeated that easily.
Aigis laughs upon hearing my
Let's exchange
words.
information while we can.
I'll give her a simple outline of the current situation. I think Aigis had this phone call in her room too. Not phone call, but communication. In her story mode. Did I say room? I meant to say story mode.
I saw that girl a moment ago.
That was
I
insane.
lost sight of her when the invisible walls blocked my path.
I've been told she looks more human than you. Is that possible?
Not only that, she was almost indistinguishable from a normal person. I couldn't believe it either. Yet I definitely sensed a personality module. I don't believe there's any mistake that she is Labrys.
I see.
There's no doubt that General Teddy has strong ties to Labrys and the Kirijo group. But this girl whom we believe to be Labrys is apparently walking around unconstrained. If he can set up this many walls, it should be easy for him to capture her too.
Don't worry about meeting up for now. Under the present conditions, we'd only end up fighting amongst ourselves.
Yep, so split up.
Understood.
I don't know how Labrys ties into this situation yet, but be careful.
She said the exact... So that whole scene right there with Aigis was completely the same in her story.
Hello? I lost her.
Aigis' voice trails off as my connection to her dies out.
Ain't there some other way? If there was, then...
That's the same voice from before. Labrys, is that you?
It's happening again. The voice reaches me through my persona ability, but I have the strangest sensation. I get the impression that the voice is seeping out of this place itself.
Why are you laughing? What about this is funny?
Who is she addressing?
I don't want to fight him anymore!
That reminds me. Hanamura said that the environments here are formed by the thoughts of those who enter this world. Could these be Labrys' innermost thoughts? Is that why everything about this place radiates her feelings?
What do you think we are?
Who do you think you are, Mister? For a moment I experienced not just a voice, but a powerful wave of emotions. They bombard me through my persona senses. A strong sadness, confusion, despair. I can't help but fall to my knees, though nothing is assaulting me directly. How can I describe this weight? It's like Nyx, right? One possible explanation crosses my mind.
She's not addressing anyone. These are her memories. I see. So that's what's going on.
Nothing will be as heavy as the Nyx cannon wave. Oh man, that was an epic battle in Persona 3 with the moon falling on the... I wouldn't even say the moon falling, but that damn wave it sent, making everybody heavy.
I'm finally beginning to see the relationship between this tournament and Labrys.
I'm not. Could you explain? No, I'm just joking. In any case, I must proceed on to learn anything. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. The monitor suddenly turns on, showing a smirking General Teddy.
What are you getting so sentimental for? The Grand Prix not over yet!
Then you intend to continue this meaningless farce.
I'll decide what's meaningless or not! Bring out the next challenger!
Is that so? Who we fight now? It couldn't be Akihiko.
You?
Naoto. I remember that face. Naoto Shirogane. He was a present. She called him a heel. Come on now. He was present as a police observer when Labrys was being transported to Yakushima. So Naoto was actually there. Okay. It was thanks to his quick thinking that we discovered Labrys had been taken to Inaba. If our trip hadn't been disrupted by the hijacking, he might still be with us in Yakushima. But why is he here?
This is a problem. I didn't think we'd run into each other so soon. Is this another illusion? No. I can see that it isn't. Why are you here? I'll answer that question later. It would be best to say as little as possible for now.
With that, the young man lifts a finger to his lips in a gesture to remain silent. Directly afterwards, the static-y sensation runs through my body. We both understand that neither of us need take what the other says personally. That's why he calls for temporary silence. Smart. Naoto's super smart.
Seriously, such impatience handling the grunt work yourself like this. Isn't micromanaging like this the style of an incompetent leader? One who can't see the bigger picture?
This isn't how he truly feels. I say nothing.
The silent treatment, huh? That's fine. I understand perfectly. You don't believe in people. Not a single one. You have friends and allies, but believing in them is a different thing. I suspect you'll never break down that wall. Shall I say it for you? You're actually scared to. The notion of growing attached to something and losing it scares you so much that you'll share nothing truly important to you. Even if you want to believe in your friends, you can't. That's not true.
After the words slipped from my mouth, I realized that the argument is futile.
Of course it is. Why not simply admit it? In truth, you have your hands full just expiating your family's sins. You don't need the added burden of others placing their lives in your hands. Isn't that how you really feel? No.
The young man smirks as if ridiculing my inability to stop myself from responding to his allegations despite knowing the futility of doing so. Holy shit, there was a lot of... the vocabulary, dude. In that sentence, which is insane. That was like... Oh,
there's no use continuing this.
No comment.
Not until I eliminate this irritating mirage.
Them was a lot of big words, master. I don't even know what they mean. I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't even understand what Mitsuru just said. Nah. Alright, let's do this. Enough joking around. Final. Nope. I'm Mitsuru, bitch. Nope. Douche. Goodbye. Mitsuru, why are you so broken? Like, she has like one of the best DPs in the games. She got so many frame traps. She has the best invincibility frames. What else? She's like safe from almost all her attacks. What else? What else? Like, that's all you need to be perfect. Like, she too good. If I learned how to play with it, I'd be just like everybody else. But anyway, I turned towards the monitor on the assumption that General Teddy will appear to mock us. But for some reason, this time he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. Look towards the young man once again.
Am I getting through to you now? Yes. The same goes for me, I presume. It seems we were spellbound until the fight began, as we both suspected. They disrupted our communications to drive a wedge between us and make us fight. Though it's a mystery to me as to where it draws such personal slights for the illusions before us.
Jeez. So I don't know what's been going on around here lately, but ambulances and police cars been around here like almost every day. It's fucking sad.
I agree.
It's that sad. He seems to bear no animosity and is willing to discuss things, but to be honest, I'm not sure where we stand. Why is he here? I can think of several possible explanations, but if he secretly followed us in, his canniness may prove dangerous. He gives a sudden wry smile as if sensing my reluctance in trying to sausage it? What the hell? A sausage?
There's no need to be cagey. I don't intend to dodge whatever questions you have. You were probably wondering 3 things when you saw me here. First, how did I enter this world? Second, what am I doing in Inaba? And third, if I came here looking for you, what are my true intentions? No wonder you've made a name for yourself as a detective. You're correct on all counts. The first answer is easy. You know now that I can use a persona, allowing me access to the TV world. As for the second, there's no great mystery why I would come to Inaba. I live here. You wouldn't happen to be acquainted with Amagi and Hanamura. You've met my senpai? Your friends. I gather that you're comrades who fought alongside each other during the serial murder case last year. I assume you entered the TV together for the same reason they did, and found yourself dragged into this mess as well.
Whatever doubts I may have about them, it seems they're here because we dragged them into this. I'm not very comfortable with that.
If so, I must apologize to you. No doubt you already know, but the object we seek has been brought to this world. It's most likely the cause of this disturbance. Whoever learned of this world's existence must have thought it would be useful in whatever they're scheming. You apologizing to me?
Shirigane shrugs with a wry smile.
Are you so sure you can trust me? You have no guarantee that I'm telling the truth. And there's still the answer to your third question to consider. I haven't yet told you my true motives. Fair enough. But if you're friends with Amagi and Hanamura, I feel I can trust you. Their bonds with their friends are real. Perhaps I lied about that too. But then why would you bring it up? No, you're no villain. That's what my intuition tells me. You aren't at all the person I thought you'd be. I'll take that as a compliment.
His smile suggests that it was meant as one. It makes him look his age or even younger. I can't help but smile at myself at the idea that he's not. Okay, let's try this again. I can't help but smile myself at the idea that he's not exactly the hardened detective I imagined him to be.
The Teddy who appeared on that monitor is not our friend. He's an imposter. You have proof of this? I found the real Teddy. Our enemy can fog both our eyes and ears. It's possible they can make themselves look like someone else. I see. But I still don't know why they chose to take on Teddy's appearance.
Upon hearing this, I sigh and close my eyes.
It might be to make you all suffer. If they led you to believe your friend betrayed you, it would make this all the more painful. There's some truth to that, but it seems too simple a motive to warrant this elaborate of a disturbance.
He's wrong. If the motive is somehow connected to Labrys' memories, what had been incomprehensible becomes completely understandable. My conclusion must have shown through on my face since Shirigane trails off in understanding.
This feeling. Rise-san! Rise-san, can you hear me?
Naoto-kun? So you ended up here too! I'm so glad. Ever since this weird fake Teddy kidnapped me, I've been all alone. The others are fighting each other too!
It's all right. Just calm down and tell me where you are.
I think it's the announcement room. It's kind of off, though. There are these invisible walls around and I can't get out. The fake Teddy was watching me until a moment ago, so I couldn't use my persona.
You're in the announcement room now, yes? I'm headed straight there, so stay put.
Huh? Who's that? Why can I hear your voice but not sense you?
She sounds extremely confused. I had temporarily forgotten that my equipment prevents me from being detected by persona abilities. Wow! That's broke, man. I prepared it after facing an enemy with similar powers once before. It works by making my presence difficult to detect unless they know me well and recognize my signature. What the hell? How do you even create equipment that that makes you invisible to other Persona users. How is that even possible? Sirigane senses her confusion as well and introduces me to her.
Mitsuru Kirijo. Wait, Kirijo? Are you that Kirijo?
Yes, that's correct.
The CEO?
Not quite. I am the founding family's...
You hired me for a commercial before. Oh, good. Thank you very much for your patronage.
A commercial?
Oh, yes. I'm Rise Kujikawa. I'm a classmate of the others you met, but I'm also kind of a starlet, and, it's hard to explain.
Rise-san, that can wait. There's no knowing when our adversary will return.
Oh, all right.
That was funny.
Kujikawa said that she was captured, but why would they treat her differently?
I suspect it was to block communication. If we could speak freely as we just did, their whole scheme would collapse. Ah, so that's why Teddy and Rise-san were the hosts.
What do you mean?
The real Teddy has a similar power. That's why those two were taken separately. Not only that, but by acting as the two who had disappeared, the enemy thought it could portray them as traitors. Though it appears that Teddy managed to escape on his own somehow.
How come I'm the only one fake Teddy is watching over personally? Sheesh.
You have the most powerful investigative persona. They must have had to take greater pains with you.
I think we're keeping this going too long. We've exchanged what we know already, so I'm gonna shut down the comms link. Be careful, you guys.
I face Sirigane once again.
We are responsible for this case. Rescuing the ones who've been dragged into it is part of our mission. Besides, she's another of your friends, isn't she? All the more reason for me to go save her.
He makes a small gesture as if searching for the right words. After taking some time to make up his mind, he looks me in the eye once more.
You're quite prepared for this. It would be unfair of me not to tell you everything. Please hear me out. The reason I came here was to...
Murder.
You're a real straight arrow.
I cut him off intentionally.
You're very proud to be a detective, no? I can see it in your eyes. You would never sell out your beloved justice. If you've done nothing to be ashamed of, that makes us even. I haven't been entirely forthright with you either.
Kirijo-san. It seems I still have much to learn.
Despite what I said, I can make an educated guess as to his motives. He's a persona user. That means the police selected as their observer someone with the potential. If his only task was to watch over the transfer, there'd be no need to send a persona user, leading me to believe that he's been asked to secretly spy on me or my organization. But we have nothing to hide anymore. There are many things that shouldn't be made public, but I'm sure his judgment is sound.
Well then, I will once again entrust my friend's safety and the resolution of this case to you.
Alright, so we'll probably find out everything playing Naoto's after this.
In honor of the bond we are forming, Mitsuru Kirijo.
I promise that I will not let you down.
I smile back at him and move on without looking back. There's no hesitation in my steps. I reached the third floor. After turning a corner and going on for a while, it finally comes into view, the announcement room. This is what Kujikawa is supposed to be.
Are you Kirijo-san? Kirijo?
As I open the door, two students greet me.
Hang tight, Miss President. We'll be okay now that help's arrived. Kirijo-san, this girl got dragged into this mess too. We have to help her before that general comes back.
Too late.
So you're Kujikawa. Sorry, but I'll need you to step back.
Huh?
I turned to face Miss
We
President.
meet at last. Astounding. You really do look human. But you're not, are you, Labrys?
The girl jumps at hearing this.
Huh? What do you mean she's not human? Isn't she a victim who got dropped inside the TV?
Labrys being a victim is one way to see it, but if what I've learned thus far is accurate, then the one who set up this Grand Prix is most likely...
Labrys. Our records show that you were loaded with special equipment, undoubtedly a function that affects thoughts and scrambles recognition. That's why we saw and heard illusions whenever we fought. It would also explain General Teddy's appearance, and those who met you believing you to be human.
Special equipment? Labrys? What are you talking about?
AKA, I plead the fifth. Plead the...
I'm sure the reason why you captured two people with analytical personas wasn't just to keep them from interfering with your designs. I came to a realization when I noticed I was the only one who sensed that noise. An analytical persona's searches clash with your ability. They dispel illusions, so you needed to confine them. You feared that if they caught you off guard and used their persona's ability, this would happen.
What's going on? This can't be.
What was your motive, Labrys? Was it revenge in the end? I can understand why you'd hold a grudge. I caught glimpses of it on my way here. But your hatred should be centered on the Kirijo group. Why drag innocent students into your vendetta?
Kirijo group? No. I don't want to remember. Never again. Miss President, Kirijo-san, she seems to be in a lot of pain. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but you can't push her any further. Miss President?
Get back! Hurry! The injunction against harming humans has been removed? I see. No wonder she was sealed away.
Is there no other choice but to fight?
I won't let you do any more damage, Labrys. It's me you want.
Shut up! Shut up! I like that!
Final! Fight! Counter! Counter!
Fall before my enemy down! I won't hold back! Artemisia! I don't intend to turn a blind eye to the sins committed against you. That is why I must bring you back. If that was indeed the case, it'd make more sense for this to be a plan devised by Labrys, rather than an unknown party suddenly stealing her away. I can't imagine how much resentment such a small, artificial body could hold. A tragic mastermind, huh?
Huh? Mastermind? You got it wrong, Kirijo-san! That girl's not...
What?
Looks like you've saved me some time while I was out running errands.
You're... What's going on? This is Labrys' interference pattern.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
right.
As thanks for cornering the real one, I'll show you something.
Another Labrys?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
The persona